With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live duo show here at Learn Crypto. My name is Nick Hellman, aka the Crypto Hitman.
I'm Todd Butterfield, Wyckoff on Crypto.
The man with the plan, taking us all to Lambo land. Now, tune in here for daily updates on crypto and stock technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and news. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of these updates. Also, one last thing. This is the final day to get 15% off of our private group at patreon.com/learncrypto for the annual membership. What better time than leading into the bull market and saving yourself 15% on the annual basis? Put that $100 into Bitcoin and let's see if we can help you triple those bags. What's going on today, Todd?
Just want to get on here. We had that sell at 44,000 on Bitcoin, looking for maybe 38. Tough to give a sell in this environment. We did do that. Lined up a little bit on the bags and a little bit on a few clients, etc. But just want to kind of discuss that and go over the stock market.
Shout out to Bill for being in here. Genghis Khan is back. Yannick, Zimmy, Jim. Hit that like button, guys. Thanks for tuning in and get ready to get that alpha. Sorry, it's a little messy back here. If you don't know and you haven't been following, I got a lot of my digital NFTs, Dead Prez collection, turned into physical artwork, and I did find some deals on some Pokemon cards, so they have not found their way into storage or on eBay just yet. So if you want to give me the screen, Todd, I'll take a look over here at Beyond FOMO, and then we'll get right into the charts because I know that's what you guys want to see. So as you can see here, Beyond FOMO, top 100 currencies that we are seeing red across the board. Bitcoin down 7.5% in the past 24 hours. Down the toilet we go to $40,500. Now, this isn't crazy volatility. People are saying Bitcoin's going to zero. We're going to 10K. No, we don't believe that. But Todd is about to tell you what our price targets are. The Wyckoff indicators at 44,000 gave us a sell. Then again, when the top at 44,700, I tweeted that we now have formed a bearish divergence with the RSI. Those are two bear indicators that you probably should take profits off the table, lighten those bags, and look for a short-term correction. Stay tuned for 2 more minutes, and you'll know exactly when and what areas we are looking to buy back our Bitcoin. Ethereum down 7.52% to 2180. Now, you do see that Bitcoin and Ethereum on the downside so far are acting about even. That's why some altcoins aren't getting absolutely demolished here and are still holding some of their gains. What you want to do is take note of the altcoins that in today's dip are remaining strong. So if Bitcoin dips a little bit further, those are the assets you'll want to look at. Ones that are popping out to me are INJ and OP. Those are two altcoins that we have traded or had positions in the past that are holding up very well today and actually green for the day. So we want to keep an eye on those. If we get another Bitcoin dip, we get that Bitcoin buy, we want to buy the dip on INJ and OP. Other than that, we see Dogecoin at 9 cents again. What does that mean? That means Floki is up as well. That is one of our favorite dog meme coins. Doge was up about 60% off the lows, while Floki was up 143%, outpacing Dogecoin. Floki is the dog meme coin you want to get into, and the dog meme coin that also gives you 45% APR for staking. If you're not staking, hit me up in Telegram or join our Discord, and we have a step-by-step guide on how to do that. I don't want to waste any more time, Todd. Get into the charts. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at BNB, and let's see what's going on.
First of all, we'll go to the Elliott wave count we had over on TradingView that we had posted in the Discord and also on some Twitter posts. You can see here, I mean, a lot more upside to come if this post is correct. I mean, that's 100,000 plus. Let's not get carried away with that at the moment. Let's go into why I kind of gave the sell. Showing the UR here, that was from the 6th. So what I was trying to show is I think we had a 1-2 in green, and then we had a 1-2 in orange. So that's why we had the overbought technometer on the Wyckoff software. That's why we gave the sell. So now we're looking for some type of correction down to 38, maybe 36. I don't want to get too heavy on the downside. I mean, this could take many different forms, ABC down preferably. So maybe we bounce somewhere in here for a B wave sideways for a couple days, and then we get a C wave smash down below 38. So that's kind of what we're going to be monitoring. The same type of thing on Ethereum. We were showing possibly an ABC up and a lot more downside for Ethereum, or we just have the 5 waves up that ended, and we go back to previous support at 2020. So again, that's kind of preferred as 2020 Ethereum, 36,000 Bitcoin, but we'll watch that as we go here. Back to our software, you can see lower right we had the red, the technometer above 50. I think it's about 51.16 there on the 6th, coming off that backup that we had. So again, some type of support of the previous 4th wave at 36.5, 36.6 level is what I would be expecting. And you can see technometer today is down to 40, 41 on the various exchanges. 38 is considered oversold. So maybe we'll get an oversold reading later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning at the earliest. And that might be the first wave down. Maybe we bounce to 42, 42.5, and then we come down again. I'm not sure. Got to be probably in Discord to get those updates. Probably won't happen here on YouTube.
Yeah, and there is a CME gap down there at 39,000, 39,200. I think every single CME gap has been filled on Bitcoin except for one up to date. So this would be the second one. So that just is more confluence with the bearish divergence on the RSI, the Wyckoff overbought technometer, and then getting us in line with maybe we see one more shakeout, a little bit of a bounce. Maybe that fills the CME gap at 39,000, 39.2. Everybody's okay. CME gap is filled. Now we're bullish. That's where we see the little bit of a relief rally before that final smash into that 36,000 area.
I'm going to go back here to the first chart of mine. Let me blow mine back up. Again, let's look here. If this is the 1-2-1-2, I mean, that breakdown to 38,000 will be our last break until 100 grand. So again, I don't want to go on record here saying that, but that kind of wave count in front of us would tell us what's coming. Is we might have a run. Don't share these numbers exact, but something maybe 60, 70,000 up there near all-time highs, maybe gyrate around that new high level, which would be appropriate. Scare everybody out, run back, scare everybody out, and then we blow to new highs to maybe 80, 90,000. Another big correction, and then maybe that blow off top to who knows where. But we'll worry about that at a later date. Let's go back to Nick and I.
Kirk, if you want to throw me the full screen, I'll go over a couple of altcoins that we're in and a couple of the trades that we made over at patreon.com/learncrypto. You can see here the token chart. Now, why is token interesting? Because I gave everybody many videos in Patreon, at least, that we wanted to be buying this on listing day. The reason I didn't make those public was because the Patreon people pay, they get the value. So we did get in token all the way down here. Doesn't even show on the Bybit chart at 0.005. This was the pullback after the initial launch. Plenty of liquidity. I'm in with 5 figures. I'm sure there's plenty of people in my Patreon group in at 5 figures as well. We sold 50% of our position for 520%. It then had this rounded bottom. What do you know? News was coming out in December, so we wanted to load back up. I gave an additional buy for new members of Patreon right here, tweeted about it as well. We rode up into this consolidation. This was based on the back of the news that token staking was coming. Now, if I follow the fractals from Floki staking, which I did, we wanted to sell. We wanted to sell the news event in a 22% downturn. But what do we have today? We sold for 687% gains, even for new members to Patreon in just a couple days, made a whopping 58%. Where are we at now? Since the sell, we are down 19%, very close to this green line. I placed this green line whenever I gave this sell, this was our target. This is the area in which we were looking to buy. We're not quite oversold on the 4 hour yet. And on the 1 hour, we did hit an oversold, but I would like one more low below this wick to form a bullish divergence. If this comes down to this green line or a little bit lower, forming a bullish divergence on the 1 hour and giving us an oversold reading down here on the 4 hour, I will be buying back our token. That is the plan. That is what we're looking at, and that is how you make money and gains in this market. 689% gains, selling, getting a 22% drawdown, buying back all your tokens. That's how you get the bags fatter. That's how you get profits, and that's how you find room in your portfolio for other opportunities. Let's also shout out Gora. Gora sponsors the channel that keeps the lights on. Check it out. It is an Oracle provider on Algorand right now, but they are looking to expand on Ethereum, Arbitrum, Polygon, and other chains. We gave a buy in our Discord between 16 cents to 18 cents. It is currently up 89%, sitting here at 30 cents in just 2 months. On top of that, you can delegate your Gora to earn 17% APR at app.goracle.io. Please delegate to Ferrum Network. This is another one of our partner projects. We have heavy bags, big bags of FRM. And if the commission they receive off of this obviously goes towards promoting the FRM token and pumping our other bags. 17% APR here for Gora. Shout out to them for sponsoring Learn Crypto. And look, our sponsorship actually holds some weight here compared to some other shillfluencers in this ecosystem, because who is the number one validator on the entire Gora network? There's 28 validators. Who's up top here? Ferrum Network with 310,000 Gora delegated, compared to number 2 at only 173,000 Gora delegated. The Learn Crypto and Ferrum Network community is strong, and we are doing well here with our Gora. Gora, I would say whenever we get a Bitcoin buy, is one that new holders could buy. We are coming right back into this 30-cent support level, but downside risk probably towards 25 to 26 cents if Bitcoin does have another sell-off. As you see, this was major support, and we have confluence over here as well. This was also support flip resistance back in, August. So 25 to 26 cent level, if Bitcoin has another sell-off, I think Gora is a buy for a mid-cap Oracle play. And then lastly, before we go over to Todd and before we go over to the chat, let's take a look here. What do we got? We got the USA token. Learn Crypto got in the USA token at 2.5 cents to 5 cents. It is currently, after just 1 month, not even, what is this, 9 days. It launched on November 30th. Up to $1.11. That is an 11x from public launch. That is nearly 100x that we were sitting on from the seed launch. USA token is the utility token. USA token is the utility token of an online casino. It is also going to be beneficiary from buybacks and burns from their other products, including royalties from their trading fees and their NFT collection. Check out USA token if you're looking for a Gamblify play that is worth just a couple $1 million, and then I'm putting my name behind, because the fundamentals line up, the token economics line up, and their user base is growing on the casino, which is prepping for buybacks and burns. If you own the US token, don't forget that you can stake them. Come over to their Twitter. Look at this. You have 3 days to stake USA to earn USA. The highest pool is already 100% filled, but the Victory Vault has some left, and Lucky Lounge, which is the very short-term low APR one, has plenty of room left. If you want to stake that USA to earn more USA, check out the USA token. ERC20 trading on Uniswap with the Ethereum pair.
Repeat that again. You bought that at 2.5?
Not just me, the entire Learn Crypto community had a chance to buy it at 2.5 cents and 5 cents. It launched at 10 cents and went up to as high as $2.50. Now, it is having a little bit of a pullback with Bitcoin, and of course, people are going to take profits because we were up 100x on our pre-sale investment, but still holding the $1 level at $1.12. You were up 11x even if you bought at public launch. But if you were in Learn Crypto or Ferrum Network, you're still sitting on a 20 to 40x, a 20 to 40x earning passive income. Not to mention you got free NFTs, and now these NFTs have a floor of 1.2 Ethereum. Yes, completely free NFTs that are now worth 1.2 Ethereum. Major win for the Learn Crypto community. And if you are tired of missing out on these opportunities, join us, patreon.com/LearnCrypto.
You got it. I'm going to run over and jump on a few stock things here before we hit the chat box. SPY, if you've been on here, had some really good buys and sells there August, September, October. We did have an overbought technometer November 10th, and this market's continued to rally. Had another sell last week, continue to make new highs as we are here today. I think that shows stocks are maybe bullish and still going to go higher longer term. I do some Elliott wave. I know Elliott wave theory still looking for a major wave 2 up here, and then a new bull or a new bear market in front of us. So I'm definitely watching out for that. That scares me a little bit. But currently technometer here on the SPYs are 47. I was still looking for some type of pullback before even higher. So there's a QQQ going to a new high for this recent move also. Technometer there is almost 51. So again, I think stocks will still try to pull back here, and we'll look for the next oversold reading to do some buying. I do want to show, let's go to GDX. That's something that piqued my interest today. You can see here yesterday, Friday, we were oversold. Today we are also more oversold. Last oversold readings are in the GDX has led to higher prices. Then I've got a Wyckoff Wave Metals Index that also oversold in the last couple days. That pretty well caught the low there a couple months ago. So I do think metals are going to go higher from here. So that's something I think you want to be involved with. And quickly, let's do XLE. XLE, I am long. We're at 82.46. I'm down about 5% on a recent long. I had a good trade on that back on June 26th on a buy. Technometer here is neutral. Not much to add. I think oil will also continue higher from here with the metals. So let's go back to the chat box. I know there's some people asking a few questions, so take care of that, Nick, and I'm going to bring up a few other crypto charts here in a minute.
Big House wants you to look at RIOT/USD. Big House also wants you to look at ENJ/USD in the software. No other real fundamental questions. If you guys have any fundamental questions, news questions, want us to look at any charts, throw it in the comment section. This is the time of the show where we go to the comments. We've already talked about our picture for Bitcoin. Had a sell up there at 44,000, bearish divergence up there at 44.7, and we have not bought back yet. Downside risk to 36,000, CME gap at 39,000. We're not eager to buy just yet. The stocks are very green today, up triple digits in the Dow, up triple digits in the NASDAQ, and the S&P is up, but Bitcoin is still trading like poop. So that is very interesting to see that is happening.
I'm going to bring the route up here. You can see a big rally from 360 to 640. Lower right, we did get overbought earlier today. So, and we did get near oversold there on December 5th and 6th, coming out of that kind of little high level pork blaster there. I would think route, if we can get a buy on Bitcoin, I would think route's going to continue to, looks like, lead us to the upside, I would think. ENJ, I'm not sure I added that. Let me check. ENJ, I don't. I have it for the consolidated, but I still got to add ENJ, Big House. Let me go to Band, Tether, Binance. Let me bring up the 9-month chart there real quick. Kind of low volume here, and that one didn't work.
Shout out to all the viewers over on the live Twitter. Guys, we like to funnel you into YouTube because we can see the live chats. But if you're over on Twitter, you're scrolling and you're catching us live, appreciate it. We are trying to play the algorithms and get the live show on as many platforms as possible. You can always leave comments on the live show over in Twitter as well. I have it up, and I will be able to see those. So if you have any charts, questions, comments, concerns, make sure to touch base over in Twitter live as well. We'll try to get to those or answer those after the live show is over.
I'll say my software is like, I saw an email from them earlier that they were having troubles. So I got a feeling we've got troubles on the software.
Well, let's just pull up the trading view then and see what's
so
going
I'm
on.
Bring up Band over here. Let's do the Band Tether Binance. I mean, same type of thing here. This is on the daily. I'd rather roll the 4-hour chart. I mean, we had the same type of thing. We had a fifth wave rally. I would expect this is a little underperforming, so I probably would think that Bitcoin can come down to that 38,000 or below level. You're going to see a $131 probably sprung on Band, I would say. So again, maybe A might be completed, or we'll do that later today, early tomorrow, and then sideways in a B wave, and then maybe go down and spring that $1.31 level before we can continue to the upside. So that would be my thoughts there. And let's look at ARC, USDT. Let me put the bigger screen up so we can see a little bit better. There's ARC Tether Binance 4-hour. That chart definitely not looking as well. I didn't know that one has been so weak here. Genghis Khan, so I don't, again, the only way I'd be jumping on that is if we got a buy signal on Ethereum and Bitcoin.
I mean, that's just tough because there's no real support. If Bitcoin isn't at the drop, there's no real support there until like 62 cents, 63 cents. So that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And this whole drop here is coming on very low volume, which makes it even more concerning. You know, buyers have kind of dried up on it.
Yep. CPI tomorrow, Fed Day on Wednesday. So yeah, definitely got some volatility coming. Stocks are holding their gains, as Nick said. Dow up 120, S&P up 15. I still think stocks will try to roll over. Hopefully, we get a sell-off and give us a chance to re-enter some growth stocks again.
Luigi Mancy says, I thought that said Luigi Mansion for a second. I am a Nintendo nerd, so maybe that is your real name. Anyway, it says, hey, all three pairs I'm in have interest in are Planet, ICX, and Mubi. Planet and Mubi I'm not too familiar with. ICX is one that has been around for 2 bull cycles now. Interested to take another look at that. Another I haven't heard in a long while, Todd, they might want to take a look at is Neo is actually looking to become EVM compatible, and they were seeing a little bit of action before this recent sell-off as well. That was when we made a ton of money in back in 2017, 2018.
Definitely an old name. Quickly, let's go in here to coin. You can see coin, we had the Wyckoff accumulation showing there. That one definitely got away with us on this last rally, so we're hoping, we'd love to see that back down there at that probably 110, 115 level, maybe if we can get some type of capitulation here on the daily. But you know, if that's accumulation as marked, there's still a lot higher to go in coin, especially if Bitcoin's headed to 100 grand plus. And then let's do RIOT real quick. Same type of chart, go to the 1 year. Bring that in here. Those things acted really slow at that backup. That's what kind of caught me off guard, because the last rally out of here came all the way back down to 935 or so. And you can see here we was overbought. Around the $13 to $16 level, we're back to 42. We'd love to see that back down to the oversold level to give us another green dot, and then we'd be ready to go. Because the last close to oversold was November 13th, November 10th, and that was down there at that 10 1/4 level. So that would have been a nice buy. Again, I did not give that, but let's see if we can get another buy here as Bitcoin goes down to $38,000 level, if we do get that.
What's the lowest coin can go for that marking setup still be to correct? Is the lowest it can go to the top of the jump, or what's the lowest it could go on that chart that you have?
I mean, really the top of the jump. Preferably a 50% pullback here would be better.
Cool.
I would say.
Cool. Yeah, I was looking at, I think at the 618, there is a gap, or a little bit above $100, but I think that'd be a little low for your markings. But I guess, you know, you're still within the realm of air when it comes to the Wyckoff method.
Let me show this INJ chart, because this is one we've talked about as well for Yannick. That one's breaking out, had that 15 to 18 trading range. And then here we are, boom, almost 24. Technometer not overbought. So INJ definitely, any weakness, I guess, you got to be a buyer on that thing.
Yeah, Yannick said, I jumped into INJ when you guys were speaking about it at $7, and he got stopped out at 15 with the crying face. Hey, you can't be too upset. You over doubled your money on a trading position that you heard about here at Learn Crypto. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, these altcoins that are staying strong in this Bitcoin dip are ones that we want to be buyers of. Now, we think Bitcoin has a little more downside risk, so we would love to see a little more red in Bitcoin, have some of the alts panic, finally get some resets in INJ. OP is another one that's been strong. I heard somebody else mention RNDR, and then that's when we would be wanting to pick up the strong assets, because Wyckoff likes to buy the strong assets and then ride those waves higher. So That's what we'll have to keep an eye on. INJ would be a fresh buy. OP would be a DCA buy or a fresh buy for new members in patreon.com/crypto. And then hopefully those can continue higher.
I'm gonna go here.
Yannick says, how so you guys feel about Cleanspark compared to Coinbase? I've never heard of Cleanspark, so that's all I need to know. We're going with Coinbase.
I'm going to throw that chart up because I do have it here. I mean, Cleanspark does the same thing. Looks like we had some nice accumulation. We blew through that 760 level. So that one would be all right as well here, I think, in the coming week or so. So no problem with Cleanspark.
What else is going on, guys? You guys have any other questions? Genghis Khan said, sorry, I think you checked the wrong chart. I wanted a cash network. A cash network. AKT.
AKT USDT. Okay, I see that. Let's see if I can bring that up on. Yeah, that's a way better 4-hour chart. Let's look at that one. I mean, there's the rally there again. A little weakness at that $1.90 level, couldn't break through there. So why we're a little weak here short term, but same type of thing. I could see $1.40 get sprung on further weakness on Bitcoin, but that's a hell of a chart too longer term. So that one should be all right.
All right. It doesn't look like we have. Somebody wants you to look at PEPE. PEPE. The meme coins we're having a little bit of a comeback there. Mong, before this Bitcoin drop, was up 500% off the lows in only like 9 days or something crazy. So that was a big one. I don't know what PEPE was doing, but it looks like PEPE was also on that same trajectory.
Now, PEPE is a little weaker here.
Yeah, not quite as explosive.
Yeah, pretty big sell-off off the highs. Again, one that I'm sure you could buy here in the coming week with Bitcoin below 37,000. But definitely not a coin I'm looking at.
Yeah, and the reason PEPE wasn't in the Learn Crypto portfolio is we think there's better opportunities in other meme coins. So PEPE is a pure meme at this point, bloated market capitalization, has some sketchy stuff going on with two team members, with them minting more tokens and just dumping them on your head. Millions of tokens were just dumped on your head. So we kind of avoided that. We think there's other meme coins that are more than a meme that you can get better returns out of. Mong is becoming more than a meme. They said they have announcements in January for some product launches, and that's why I was up 500% off the lows. Floki has been one that we've traded and been in for a long time. You know, it doubled the performance, over doubled the performance of Dogecoin. Why? Because market capitalization is much smaller. They're creating products that utilize the token. So people love Doge, right? Let's find the one that has the better beta and is going to produce bigger gains for you with similar risk parameters. That's Floki. So that's what we're riding with. We're riding with Floki. Have them stake to earn token. We're riding with Mong. We've traded that in the past at very high levels, up 500% off the lows. We haven't traded it here. Let's see what the products look like leading into January. And that's what we're going to stick with. There's only so much room in these portfolios. We're trying to go with what we think has better beta at similar risk parameters. And then for large caps, of course, we're going with ones that we trade successfully historically. Because when you get tuned into a chart and you're trading it well, there's no reason to change. We've traded round-robin trades on Coinbase 5 times, so there's no need for me to look at Cleanspark. I'm going to stay dialed into Coinbase. I know they have the similar risk parameter to Cleanspark, and I know we've traded it successfully historically. That's what we're riding with.
I was going to mention here, because in the Discord we started watching MBox Wave, which is some computer software that a gentleman that knows a lot about Wyckoff has generated, showing price and volume on waves, which is really what we're about. So in the Discord, we are starting to throw some of those up there. We did have one we can show here. We had a sell at the white box there to the right of my picture. And again, we're going to be going over some of those. I like the way the software works. It kind of tells you where volume divergences are with price, which is what I do really with the OP. I've also got Mike working on taking some of my indicators where we can bring them over to TradingView, and also just trying to consolidate more volume and come up with some better things to base some trades off of. So I'm kind of excited about that, and we'll keep you posted on here as well.
Zimmy Jim says, is Litecoin ever going to take off? Did you look at Litecoin yet? It's been slow. Litecoin is one that we haven't bought back here in a while and really don't have too much interest in trading. We trade it every once in a while because it is a large cap, easy to trade. It's on all the exchanges. But really, the only price momentum we're going to see with Litecoin is when the institutional exchange gets launched, because Litecoin is only one of 4 assets that is listed on the exchange. But not one of our favorites, and usually is a top indicator for the market. When Litecoin starts outperforming everything, the top is near for the entire crypto market, it seems like, the past few cycles. And that's something we keep an eye on. But if you want to pull up that chart, Todd.
I'm going to bring it up here because we did have the buy divergence at that low at 66 and oversold technometer readings. We're sitting here now 42.9. So again, probably can go down to that 69, 68 level, 67 level. Probably would be support there, but yeah, definitely not a coin that I don't think is going to lead us higher and be gangbusters. Not a pork blaster.
Sweet. So before we tune off here, let's have a quick recap and let's have Todd go over the Bitcoin chart again. USA token, we are up between 20 and 40x in Learn Crypto. Simply, if you remember at patreon.com/learncrypto, you would have known about that. You'd be up 20 to 40x your money. Token, we made 680% gains on it. We sold it before this drop off yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago. It is now down 22%. We are getting close to a re-entry on token. Gora, we are up 90% on it. They are sponsoring our channel, and you can delegate it for 17% APR. Currently sitting at 30 cents. There is strong support at 25 cents to 26 cents by Gora over on MEXC or Tiny Man on the Algorand network. That is the update, guys. Todd, you want to look at the Bitcoin chart? Well, again, Wyckoff indicators gave us a sell at 44,000. RSI bearish divergence gave us a sell at 44,700. We are now sitting here near 40,000 and not pulling the buy trigger yet. Let's see what Todd's update is. Patreon.com/learncrypto. The final day to get 15% off an annual subscription. Patreon.com/learncrypto. Save 15%. Go buy yourself Bitcoin with that 15%, and let us help you triple those bags.
Let me go here. I want to show the Bitcoin dominance chart. This is what we've been showing for a long, long time. We had that back up there at 49. We did touch over 55. I mean, this chart looks like it has higher to go on dominance. So I presume that means the Bitcoin ETF is going to make Bitcoin still dominate before it broadens out to the altcoins. But that chart, picture perfect if you're a Wyckofian, no doubt. And then let's go back to the Bitcoin Elliott Wave, because we do own SMI.com, but we like to throw Elliott Wave on the crypto charts just to give us an idea how far they can maybe go in a certain move, etc. So again, here it looks like we called that 44,000 high when our technometer was overbought. It looks like that was completed orange wave 1. So we got some type of wave 2 here, preferably some type of ABC down to previous support at 36.6. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Keep you posted. Like Nick, join us at Patreon if you want these things real time. Otherwise, we'll be on here as much as we can, giving away some free alpha.
That's about all we got time for today, guys. We need to look at the charts. I need some decisions on when we're buying back token. Todd needs to monitor and update his charts as well. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your daily updates on crypto and stock, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and news right here at Learn Crypto, as Todd smashes his microphone once again.
Peace out. I'm out of here.
I'll see you.
Thank you.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight. Let's see how they do without us.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.